block of wood with wooden dollies, Subaru Forester spring, racing seats. No, I don't want to die. Oh God. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. This one is going to be good for a couple of reasons. Number one, we have the fuel system for the car. We're getting it right. Well, secondly, let me just show you guys. Ever since I started modifying cars, I've been running Deatschwerks fuel components on my builds. And now we've finally come to the day where Deatschwerks is sponsoring the video, which is just, for me, so exciting. Right here we have the complete fuel system for the AWD Miata, for the EJ20. We have fuel filter, DW400 fuel pump, fuel pressure regulator, fuel injectors, 1500 cc, top feed fuel rail kit, some fuel line, fuel fittings, and some more fuel line and fuel fittings. This is everything we need to make upwards of 600 horsepower on E85 in the AWD Miata. Unfortunately, currently we only have the turbo for about 300 though. So it's a little overkill, but that's good. If you guys are looking for any fuel system parts for your build, check out Deatschwerks. They make the best in everything. They make injectors, fuel pumps, fuel rails, fittings, lines, filters, pressure regulators. They make everything, and all their products are really awesome. Huge thank you to Deatschwerks for sponsoring this build, and hopefully for future builds. You know, the upcoming drag build, fuel injectors for the drift truck when we supercharge it, all this cool stuff. The built motor for Molly, which is finally coming. I'm really excited. So just a rundown, we have the stock Miata gas tank down there. We'll be doing the upgraded fuel pump in that bad boy. We'll be running AN lines straight out of the tank through the cabin into a bulkhead on the firewall. The fuel will come out that bulkhead, split into two, go into the two fuel rails on each side of the engine. Then it will go back into a fuel pressure regulator and back into the tank. There's also going to be an inline fuel filter there. In order to get this thing running, we're also going to have to button up all of the vacuum lines. We're going to have to get the MAF back on there, get some sort of partial exhaust on there, probably just the downpipe. And then, yeah, it's ready to run. So let's get started. We're gonna work our way from the fuel tank up to the front of the motor. What do you think? You think that's a slight upgrade? The damn thing's like twice the size. This thing weighs more than this entire housing, which is a good thing. This is a completely bolt-in pump that can flow up to 440 liters per hour. It's insane. Okay. And boom, big fuel pump, AN lines. This thing's ready to go back in. Like the fitting was seated all the way, so I kept tightening it and stripped it out. So this fitting's garbage. Unfortunately, I ordered the exact amount of fittings that I need, so I now can no longer finish the fuel system this weekend because it's Friday and I can't get anything shipped here. Ah! I can make this work. I'll think about it. I'll make it work. All right, everyone who likes spending way too much on overnight shipping. Oh, I do. Yeah, me. Oh, okay, come on. Come over here. Next day air, $48, $264. To be fair, that one fitting was not 260 bucks. I bought a power steering reservoir, all the fittings for that, and some intake stuff to get the intake and the intercooler located where I want. So with all that stuff coming tomorrow, we'll be able to get this thing literally running how we want. Still an expensive mistake though. It sucks. You know, I'm always on the schedule trying to get videos up. So like if I make a mistake like that, I have to pay for next day shipping to get it the next day, because otherwise you don't get a video, which that would not be fun. So anyway, we'll continue. We'll be able to make everything besides the last fitting until tomorrow. Lines running through the car, the fuel pump's in, the fuel lines running through the car are in, the fuel filter is in, and the fuel pressure regulator is in. Now, before we make the fuel lines in the engine bay, we have to install the new fuel injectors, and more importantly, the new fuel rails. In order to do that, we gotta disassemble some stuff. Yee! Know that we're going to be doing a rear mount radiator setup on this bad boy, and for the water lines we're going to be using AN lines. So I went ahead, now that the intake manifold was off, I pulled off this top water, I don't know what you want to call it, but pulled off this top water crossover thing and went ahead and welded this AN bung on here. Dash 16, big boy, but that's going to be really awesome. It welded pretty perfect. No issues. Now my only issue was that I was resting my hand on this wobbly piece of wood, and oh man, I need to get like an adjustable armrest for welding. Let's go ahead and put this on and then start assembling the intake manifold. Get the fuel lines in there. Fittings, ran all the lines in the engine bay. All I had to do was that last fitting that I ruined earlier. I just got it in the mail, that overnight shipping, that super expensive stuff. I was being so careful. I mean, so careful. I was just taking my time. Sure enough, I cross-threaded the damn fitting. And I didn't buy any extras because I was like, oh, I already did, you know, all the other ones. I know how to do it now, so I can't finish that line. The saving grace is that I have extra CPE hose, so you know, in the interior I use PTFE hose because it will prevent any gas fumes from smelling in there, and then I use CPE, which is just easier to work with in the engine bay. But since I ruined the PTFE, hose, I'm gonna have to use a CPE hose in the interior. It's only gonna smell if I use E85, and for now I'm not gonna use E85, so it'll be fine for now until I get another fitting and actually fix that hose. It's just so frustrating. Come on. Really? Ugh. After spending $50 to get it shipped here, I just screw it up. Makes me so angry. And there we go. I managed to not screw this one up. And let me just make it clear, these fittings are top notch. They're really, really nice. The fact that I stripped 2 of them has nothing to do with the fittings. It was just human error. I messed up. To be fair, PTFE hose ends are kind of hard to figure out, and I was naive enough to think I could do it without messing up a single time. But yeah, not Deatschwerks' fault, my fault. Bad Caleb. But let's put this thing in, tighten everything, wire up the fuel pump, and put some pressure in the system. We got some guests.
What's up, baby mamas? Possibly.
Yikes. I went ahead and kind of temporarily wired up the fuel pump. John was kind enough to modify the downpipe and then put that back on. We're gonna test this relay. I think the relay is making a noise. Theoretically, we can plug the
Keyword theoretically.
Oh wait, I don't have fuel. Oh no.
You don't have any gas?
I don't have any gas.
Can we take some out of the drift truck?
No, it's out of gas.
I could pee in it.
Let's just see if the fuel pump works, and then tomorrow we can come back and start it in the morning. I did it right! Yeah! Woo!
They're filling up gas.
Because the tank is literally 100% empty. Alright, are we ready?
Yeah, born ready. Oh shit, are you gonna start it? I don't see any pressure yet.
Oh, she's the squirter! What did she squirt it out of?
Everywhere. It seems
it
like.
was the right side and was not tight
This
enough.
one?
Yeah, or something.
Oh wow, yeah, this is totally hand tight. Oops.
Oh yeah, we're making pressure.
Yeah, how much right now?
All
Yeah.
pressure.
It's all gone.
Alright, so you ready to start?
Yeah, go.
Oh wait, it's less.
Oh, that's good. What are we shooting for?
Around 40?
Okay, I got it. And 40. Perfect.
Good.
This is holding at 40?
Yep.
Perfect.
Where's that wrench?
I'm getting
Alright, so
high
look
over here.
around, just make sure there's no leaks. And we did it!
Ka-chow!
For having different CC injectors, nothing connected, like that actually idled pretty well. Hell yeah, dude. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you could tell, the Rally Miata is now running. Tire fuel system is done and is ready for a big power. And everything just went so smoothly. Everything worked. Fuel pump's working. The pressure regulator's working. We didn't have any leaks. In the next video, we're gonna be getting it running. So we have all the intake stuff, all the power steering stuff to get it running. And we're also gonna be getting all the cooling stuff to do the rear mount radiator and get all that working. And of course, if you guys want to see that video right now, you can head over to Patreon and check it out. Theoretically, if I can also get a set of axles to make new axles, then we could drive it in the next video too. But I'm not gonna promise that because that's a lot of stuff to get done in a video or two. But that's gonna be it. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a like. If you didn't, please give it a dislike. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you wanna share the video, that'd be really awesome. Help get it out to new viewers. So that's it. Thank you everyone. Have a great week and peace out. Goodbye.